much. Hello, my name is Abraham, and to be honest with you, I've been struggling a little bit, as it sounds like a few of us have with dating online. So I got this one message from this girl on Hinge. She said, why is your name Abraham? Do your parents hate you? I said, no, in fact, my mother is Jewish, but it's more complicated than that. I was in the car with my mum. Jewish brother over there, yes. I was in the car with my mum and I said, Mum, do you think of yourself as Jewish? And she said, no. And as you understand, Judaism is passed down matrilineally, so I was a little bit concerned when she said that. I said, what do you mean, no? And she said, well, yeah, Abe, I've got 1 foot in Judaism, but I've also got 1 foot out of Judaism. So no, I don't really feel like I am. And I'm sat there, I'm having a fucking nervous breakdown. I'm thinking, God, all this time I'm eating bagels, I'm playing klezmer, I'm having a bar mitzvah. I'm thinking I'm Jewish, but maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just some normal white guy. And then a fox ran out into the road. My mum slams the brakes on and she shouts out, "Oy vey!" And I thought, okay, all right, I think I know where I stand. I've got 1 foot in Judaism, 1 foot out of Judaism, and just in the middle, I've got a distinctly average Jewish yet uncircumcised cock hanging in the middle. But this turned out to be a little bit too much information, and the girl blocked me on Hinge, and we've never spoken since. Another thing I'm a little bit half in, half out of is my own accent. I grew up in London, and I've learnt to code shift my accent so people will like me. It works most of the time, and it makes people feel relaxed, makes me feel relaxed, but I do get caught out sometimes. I was on a date with this girl, Hetty. Now, Hetty is a bit of a posh girl, but I noticed that she seemed to like it when I went a little bit geezer. So I was just dialing it up a bit, just giving it a bit of the bigger and a bit of the apples and pears, lovely chubbly, all of that. She's laughing it up, and I'm thinking, fucking hell, this is great. But then we are at the pub and we bump into my mate Tash. Now, unfortunately, Tash has known me for a very, very long time. And she overhears Hetty saying to me, you know what, Abraham? It's so lovely to meet a proper Cockney. I mean, you actually don't find them in London that often. And Tash turns to me and she said, Abe is definitely not a Cockney. He's a middle-class young man from Islington, and his parents are both classical musicians. Fuck. I looked at Hetty, I saw the respect drain from her eyes. I was like, fucking hell. I was like, Hetty, girl, bloody hell. I'm so sorry. I just put on this fulsome persona to make you respect me. You have my profoundest apology. But it was too late. She'd already blocked me on Hinge and we never spoke again. I went on another date with this girl, Gul. Now, Gul is from Turkey, and we were having a lovely chat online, and she invited me round to hers to play a bit of chess, and I thought, fantastic. And but just as I'm about to get to hers, she messaged me, and she said, do you mind if we meet in a cafe? Hello. Just in case you're a murderer. And I said, Gul, no problem, I totally understand. And we had what was, a passable date. She absolutely fucking battered me at chess. But it was missing one crucial bit of ingredients, and that was a little bit of laughter. We all know how important that is. So just as she's saying goodbye, thanks for the date, next time you come round to my flat, we can play a bit of chess. I thought, I'm going to use the classic comedy technique of a callback. So I said, yes, Gul, I'll come back to yours, we'll play chess, and then I'll murder you. Impressively, she managed to walk 100 feet away from me and round a corner without turning her back. I texted her later, I said, Gul, I'm I'm so sorry. That was a comedy callback but then she'd already blocked me on Hinge and it was already over. Thank you so much. Cheers.